Alright, so after the whole T-Ray thing, nothing really happens to really mention. Deadpool fights Wolverine again. Siren gets actually hurt during a mission with the X-Force, and Deadpool teams up with a group called the Watchtower to kidnap Wolverine, again fighting Wolverine, and he then become, for pretty much they trade Wolverine for Siren's treatment. Siren gets healed, and Wolverine easily breaks away. Yay! Now Deadpool, being the kind of guy he is looking for a new place, and he shares an apartment with other mercenaries. And like Titania and the Constructor and whatnot, and well, Titania turns out to be actually Copycat, who's in cahoots with the Wizard and Taskmaster, who are seeking revenge on Deadpool. So that whole thing kind of falls through, and then he gets a new headquarters out of a warehouse, and he gets a new sidekick named Kid Deadpool, and this becomes his sidekick, kind of taking the Mickey out of the whole teen sidekick thing, because it turns out that Kid Deadpool wants nothing more than to kill Deadpool for killing his father. So ultimately, it doesn't pan out, and I love how he does it. He tries to blow up the warehouse, and Deadpool, being Deadpool, just kind of is like, wait, what? And it's pretty classic. Then he's tracked down by Sabretooth, and Sabretooth asks him if he wants to join the new Weapon X program, and Deadpool goes, okay. But the new Weapon X program actually isn't his thing. They're way too bloody even for him, and he's like, I want out. The director pretty much says, no. And the director promptly reverses his healing factor until his body loses cohesion and he dies. However, because of that flame with death and his new healing factor, that they fucked up, and we're trying to make it do one thing, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I leave it up to the fact that he did death. He comes back to life, and then he runs into a bunch of he loses his memory. He has completely forgotten who he is, and he runs into Weasel and remembers who he is. And after that, he finds out from Weasel that there's like 4 other guys running around with the name Deadpool, and carrying on his persona. Deadpool does not like this, so he hunts them down and finds out that they are all carrying the Gemini Star device, which was created by his old nemesis T-Ray, with the help of Thoran, who is this big galactic evil villain meanie type of guy, and he is a worshiper of death, and is completely in love with death, and is completely jealous of Deadpool for his relationship with death. So essentially, Deadpool fights T-Ray and renders him comatose, and then then Deadpool claims that he is the real Wade Wilson, which is always fun, silly Willy. And that's it for this part of the video, and I'll be back shortly.